Student, today topic strength of acid and bases. Strength of acid and bases. Base. So strength of acid and base. So actually acids are two types. One is strong acid. Second one is weak acid. Strong acid as well as weak acid. In coming to the strong acid, H2SO4, sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid, nitric acid. So these are the acids, strong acid. And weak acid, coming to weak acid, example is acetic acid. So why is called as strong acid and weak acid? Why do you call as strong acid and weak acid? So here coming to the strong acid, the substance which are contain number of proton, that substance is called as strong acid. The substance which are contain less proton or less H plus ion is called as weak acid. So coming to the acetic acid when dissolved in the water, it dissociates less number of proton. And take sulfuric acid H2SO4 and hydrochloric acid and nitric acid, when dissolved in water, is released more number of protons. If number of protons or number of hydrogen ions are increased, is called as strong acid. When number of ions or number of protons are less, while dissociation is called as weak acid. Simple. In strong and weak also, we can call as, not call, we can say that when the strong acid and weak acid dissolve in the water, simply is reduce the number of the protons. When acids or base mixed with water, it results decreasing in the number of the protons, hydronium ions or hydroxy ions. This is called as dilution process also. See here, we see one by one dissociation process here. And H2SO4 is the sulfuric acid, is dissolved in the water. So what will happen? The protons, sulfuric acid releases the number of protons, H plus HSO4 minus. So protons is released. Okay, HCl, hydrochloric acid, dissolved in the water, and H plus Cl minus. Okay, protons are released. So same acetic acid also has 3COO minus dissolved in the water, and CH3COO minus is called as acetate, and plus H plus protons are released. Number of protons are released. So by knowing this, we can say that the strength of the acid. So how the strength of acid we can say? The number of depend on the releasing of number of the protons. This is one of the method. Like, and in case of base, so how do you find in case of base? So base also, right, strong base and weak base. So in case of strong base, example we take NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. And in case of weak base, NH4OH, we can call as ammonium hydroxide. Is called as ammonium hydroxide. Why do you call as weak base? When base dissolve in the water, result is release less number of hydroxy ion. Is result less number of hydroxy ion. Is called as weak base. When base dissolve in the water, it result gives the number of hydroxy group. is called as strong bases. Is called as strong bases. Okay. But another method, how do you find the strength of the acid and base? So take a beaker. So in the beaker arrange 2 graphite rods. Look at here. 2 graphite rods. In the graphite rod arrange the circuit with the help of wire and AC plug and switch and here bulb and connect like this circuit. Take the beaker. So inside the beaker keep the 2 graphite rods and inside the beaker keep the HCl or H2SO4 and add the water. So now the beaker contains a mixture of water and acid. So what will happen? Just now I told you guys, in hydrochloric acid, in presence of the water, the hydrochloric acid dissolved in the water, what will happen is gives the proton. So charge are developed. This proton flow from one place to is flow into the graphite and graphite into the wire. Then bulb is glow. So the current will flow. Say yes or no? So we can confirm that acids are good conductor of electricity. And base, instead of acid you can take base also, NaOH. You can take NaOH. NaOH is also good conductor of electricity. So bases and acids are good conductor of electricity because of they gives number of protons or hydroxy group. That's why acids and bases are good conductor of electricity. So now you take strong acid and weak acid. So take 2 beakers. So arrange the 2 beakers. So one beaker contain strong acid, another beaker contain weak acid. So arrange same here 2 graphite rod and here 2 graphite rod. So this first beaker A and beaker B. Beaker A contain H2SO4 and HCl along with water. And arrange the circuit again. Here bulb and AC voltage and switch and closed circuit. So in case of second beaker CH3COOH acetic acid, graphite rod plus water. Again arrange the circuit here. So bulb and AC voltage and switch next circuit. Okay. So in which case the bulb glow bright. So ఏ కేసులో బల్బ్ అనేది బ్రైట్గా ఉంటుంది, ఏ కేసులో బల్బ్ అనేది డిమ్గా ఉంటుంది. సో డెఫినెట్లీ క్లియర్లీ వీ కెన్ అబ్జర్వ్ దట్ ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ బీకర్ ఏ బల్బ్ గ్లో బ్రైట్. ద ఇంటెన్సిటీ ఆఫ్ బల్బ్ గ్లో లో చాలా తక్కువ డిమ్గా ఉంటుంది ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ అసిటిక్ యాసిడ్. ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ sulfuric acid the intensity of bulb is more, intensity of bulb is less, intensity of bulb is more. So definitely we can conclude that the strength of the acid, the strength of strong base, weak strong acid or strong base, weak acid or weak base. So because of simply one reason, the number of proton or more is called as strong, the number of protons are less is called as weak acid. In case of base, number of hydroxy group is less. So that's why you can say that depend on number of protons and hydroxy, strength of the acid and base you can tell. Okay. So instead of acids you can take alcohol. You take glucose, alcohol CH3OH, methanol, glucose C6H12O6. Without acid, without base, You take the two graphite rod. So instead of acid and base, keep the alcohol or glucose and close the circuit. Bulb does not glow because alcohol and glucose does not release any protons and hydroxy group. Simply you can say that why does not alcohol and glucose does not conduct electricity mean the compound which are does not the compound alcohols and glucose the compounds does not release any protons, any hydroxy group. Say yes or no, this is the difference between good conductor and bad conductor substance. Okay, do you understand my dear? Okay. And one more thing, dry, do you know formula for hydrochloric acid? So while writing everyone note down hydrochloric acid. The hydrochloric acid gas, dry hydrochloric acid. So dry hydrochloric acid and hydrochloric acid, HCl. So I am mentioning here dry without dry. So take litmus paper, blue litmus paper. So what will happen in blue litmus paper? So you drop hydrochloric acid here, drop of hydrochloric acid. So what will happen? This blue litmus is going into red. So you can say that the substance is acid. Substance is acid. So in case of dry hydrochloric acid, now keep dry hydrochloric acid in the blue litmus paper. Blue litmus paper does not turn into red litmus papers. So because of blue litmus paper does not turn into red litmus paper because dry hydrochloric acid is not a acid. హైడ్రోక్లోరిక్ యాసిడ్కి డ్రై అని ఉంది కాబట్టి డ్రై అనేది అది యాసిడ్ కాదు. యాసిడ్ అనేది డిసోసియేట్ కావాలి అంటే ఏం కావాలి? డెఫినెట్లీ ఈజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్ వాటర్. ఆక్వా సొల్యూషన్ ఈజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్. ఆక్వా సొల్యూషన్ ఉంటేనే అది దట్ వన్ ఈజ్ యాక్ట్ యాజ్ యాసిడ్. సో ఇన్ presence of acid, in presence of water only, acid dissociates the protons. In presence of water only, base dissociates the hydroxy group. So dry means there is no water, without water. So అక్కడ వాటర్ లేదు కాబట్టి డ్రై హైడ్రోక్లోరిక్ యాసిడ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఏ యాసిడ్, డస్ నాట్ యాక్ట్ యాజ్ ఎ యాసిడ్. వెట్ హైడ్రోక్లోరిక్ యాసిడ్ ఈజ్ అ యాసిడ్. వెట్కి డ్రై హైడ్రోక్లోరిక్ యాసిడ్కి చూడండి, వెట్ అనే డ్రై అయినప్పుడు దెర్ ఈజ్ నో రిలీజ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రోటాన్. In case of dry hydrochloric acid, no release of proton. In case of wet hydrochloric acid, releasing of proton in presence of the aqueous solution. In presence of the aqueous solution. Do you understand what I am saying? Okay. How to dilute the acid? Dilution. Dilution of acid or base. So what you want to do is, dilution is very careful you want to do, my dear. Dilution is nothing but when acid or base mixed with water result decreasing in number of protons or number of hydroxy group. ఎప్పుడైతే యాసిడ్ వాటర్ అన్నింటినీ మిక్స్ చేసినప్పుడు నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ప్రోటాన్స్ హైడ్రాక్సీ గ్రూప్ అయాన్స్ తగ్గితే దాన్ని డైల్యూషన్ అంటారు. సో హౌ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ డైల్యూషన్? So take suppose concentrated. So concentrated H2SO4 ఉంది. So concentrated H2SO4 dilution dilute H2SO4. So what is the difference between concentrated H2SO4 and dilute H2SO4? Concentration is nothing but without water. There is no water. So number of protons are more. But dilute sulfuric acid mean more number of water, less number of protons. ఉన్నాయి. సో ఏది కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఏది పవర్ఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది? కాన్సన్ట్రేటెడ్ H2SO4 is more powerful than dilute H2SO4. Dilution is nothing but addition of water to the acid. Acid కి వాటర్ యాడ్ చేయడమే డైల్యూషన్ అంటాం. బట్ హౌ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ? సమ్ ప్రొసీజర్ ఆర్ దేర్. Take beaker. In the beaker, collect 90 ml of water. 90 ml of water, and take another beaker and keep 10 ml of acid. 10 ml of acid. Now what you want to do is, suppose 90 ml of water is simply pouring into the 10 ml of acid, will explode. Explosion జరగవచ్చు, యాక్సిడెంట్ జరగవచ్చు. Because of acid is contain more number of protons. Protons repel అయ్యి ఏమవుతుంది, ఫైర్ అనేది వచ్చేస్తుంది. So what you want to do is pipette out acid from the beaker and add to the 90 ml of water drop by drop. Add the acid to the water. Add the acid to the water, not water into the acid. వాటర్ యాసిడ్లోకి వేయకూడదు. ఏంటని యాసిడ్ దేంట్లోకి యాడ్ చేయాలి, యాడ్ ద యాసిడ్ టు ద వాటర్ బై డ్రాప్. ఇలా యాడ్ చేయాలి, డ్రాప్ బై డ్రాప్గా యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఎందుకు డ్రాప్ బై డ్రాప్ యాడ్ చేయాలంటే అవాయిడింగ్ ఎనీ యాక్సిడెంట్, ఫైర్ యాక్సిడెంట్, ఎక్స్ప్లోజన్స్. ప్రోటాన్స్ అనేవి చాలా ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నాయి. ప్రోటాన్ రిపుల్ అయ్యి ఎక్స్ప్లోజన్ అయ్యి ఫైర్ జరగవచ్చు, యాక్సిడెంట్ జరగవచ్చు. దట్స్ వై what you want to do procedure, how to dilute the acid, how to dilute, pipette out the acid and add the acid to the water drop by drop. ఆ విధంగా డైల్యూషన్ అనేది చేయాలి. సే సార్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ స్ట్రెంత్, ద స్ట్రెంత్ ఆఫ్ ద యాసిడ్ ఫైండ్ బై universal indicator. So in case of universal indicator, the best example of universal indicator is pH scale. pH scale. So what is the pH scale? pH. P. So what is P? What is H? P is nothing but, actually this is a German word. From the German word, P is nothing but potential. P is nothing but potential. Potential is nothing but in German word power. What power? Power of hydrogen ion. Power of hydrogen ion. Power of hydrogen ion ne ఏమంటామంటే pH అంటున్నాం. Very important my dear. What is pH? pH is nothing but in P, potential. Potential is nothing but power. This potential is derived from the German word. And another definition for pH, pH is equal to negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Negative minus logarithm of hydrogen. This is hydrogen ion, H plus ion. This box is there no bracket. That bracket you can read as concentrated hydrogen ion. Negative logarithm of hydrogen ion is called as pH scale. So pH scale is pH scale has reading 0 to 14. So and in middle 7. This 7 is indicate neutral. Again this pH scale is considered into acid and base. It has a reading 0 to 14, 0 to 7 reading it shows that acid, and 7 to 14 value, pH value show that base, and 7 is indicate neutral substance. See here, I told you guys, again acid, weak acid and strong acid. Weak acid and strong acid. In case of base, strong base and as well as weak base. See reading. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 to 3 or 0 to 3 will show that strong acid. Strong acid, and here weak acid. So strong acid will show that more number of proton. Weak acid indicate that less number of protons. So see now 0 to 7. When it goes from 0 to 7, number of protons are decreased. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14. So here, what will happen here? 0 to 10, 7 to 10. Weak base, weak base, strong base, weak base, strong base. So in case of base, more number of hydroxy groups are increased. Less number of protons. So this value indicate, this value shows either strong acid or weak acid. Strong base, weak base. So I am giving values. The pH, the solution of the pH is 1. The solution of pH 14. The solution of pH value 8. The solution of pH value 7. The solution of pH value 10. So what we want to do is, my dear, see the value of the pH. See the value. Suppose the pH value is 1. pH value is 1. 1 is indicate, you can say that by looking the value, the solution is strong acid. Strong acid is between 0 to 1. 0 to 3. In 1 value is indicate strong acid. 14, 10 to 14, strong base. pH 8, 7 to 10. In between 7 to 10 is indicate weak base. Weak base will indicate. pH value is 7. pH value is 7 is indicate neutral. pH value 10 also weak base. So by observing the pH scale, also we can say that the strength of the acid. So this pH scale is the best example for universal indicator. Okay. And next thing, in daily life. So what are the uses of the pH in the daily life? So in the pH value is very important in our life. So what are they? First thing is pH change for tooth decay. Do you know tooth decay? మన పండిని ఇలా చూస్తే పైన పాచ్ మాదిరి ఏర్పడుతుంది. ఆ పాచ్నే ఏమంటున్నామంటే tooth decay అంటున్నాం. So why the tooth decay will happen? The pH of the mouth, saliva is there, no? Inside the mouth, the pH of the mouth is less than 5.5. Less than 5.5 is tooth decay. Tooth decay formation అయ్యే అవకాశాలు ఉన్నాయి. Actually the teeth is made up of calcium phosphate. What is the formula of calcium phosphate? CA3PO4 taken twice. Calcium phosphate. This calcium phosphate is the hardest substance. అందుకే మనకి పళ్ళు చాలా గట్టిగా ఉంటాయి. So what will happen now? While eating the food, some food material stock in the teeth in between gap. ఈ గ్యాప్లో ఫుడ్ మెటీరియల్ అనేది అలాగే ఉండిపోతుంది. During night time, what will happen? Inside the present the bacteria degrade the food material. That food material is converted into acid. The solution is became less than 5.5 pH value. Then mouth అనేది స్మెల్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. టూత్ డికే అనేది ఫార్మేషన్ జరుగుతుంది. హౌ టు అవాయిడ్ దిస్ టూత్ డికే? హౌ టు ప్రివెంట్ ద టూత్ డికే? టూత్ డికేని ఏ విధంగా అవాయిడ్ చేయొచ్చంటే సింప్లీ టూత్ పేస్ట్. టూత్ పేస్ట్ ద్వారా మనము టూత్ డికేని అవాయిడ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఇఫ్ యూ బ్రష్ ద ప్రాపర్లీ, టూత్ పేస్ట్ ఆర్ బేస్ ఇన్ నేచర్. బేస్ ఆర్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద మౌత్ యాసిడ్ అండ్ వెన్ యాసిడ్ రియాక్ట్ విత్ బేస్ టు ఫార్మ్ ద న్యూట్రల్. సో న్యూట్రల్గా ఫామ్ అయ్యి వేస్ట్ మెటీరియల్ అంతా బయటికి వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో యూ అవాయిడ్ ద టూత్ డికే. సో నెక్స్ట్ థింగ్, plants or animals are pH sensitive. So what does the pH sensitive mean? So during rainy seasonలో వాటర్ ఫాల్ అవుతుంది. వాటర్ ఫాల్ అయిన తర్వాత వాటర్ గోస్ టు ద కెనాల్ అండ్ రివర్, సో ఫైనలీ ఓషన్. సో atmosphere contain lot of compounds. What are that? Sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide during rainy season, carbon dioxide react with water can form carbonic acid. Nitrogen dioxide react with water can form nitric acid. Now see the equation I am writing here. See, carbon dioxide react with water, form carbonic acid, H2CO3, carbonic acid. Next, sulfur dioxide react with water, H2SO4, sulfuric acid. Nitrogen dioxide react with water, form nitric acid. So now acids are formed. Carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid mix with water and flow into the canal and river, finally ocean. So when this rain is called as acid rain. Acid mixed with water and finally goes into the ocean. Such type of rain is called as acid rain. So what will happen now? The aquatic animals can't survive in the ocean. So why? Because of when acid rain flows to the river, the pH value is less than 5.6. Above 5.6, plants and animals are survive in the water. వాటర్లో అవి జీవించగలుగుతాయి. 5.6కి తక్కువగా ఉంటే pH వాల్యూ అనేది ఆ వాటర్లో ప్లాంట్స్ అనిమల్స్ అనేవి చనిపోతాయి మై డియర్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద డిసడ్వాంటేజ్. చూడండి, pH వాల్యూ ఇప్పుడు పెరుగుతున్న ఈ కాలంలో ఇండస్ట్రీస్ ఈ రీజన్లో ఇండస్ట్రియల్ ప్లేసెస్లో ఏమవుతున్నాయంటే కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్, నైట్రోజన్ డైఆక్సైడ్, సల్ఫర్ డైఆక్సైడ్ ఎక్కువగా రిలీజ్ అయ్యి వాటర్ రైనీ సీజన్లో అవి వాటర్తో మిక్స్ అయిపోయి యాసిడ్గా ఫామ్ అయ్యి అవి ఆక్వాటిక్ అనిమల్స్ని నాశనం చేస్తున్నాయి. దిస్ ఆర్ ద డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ ద pH. అండ్ సమ్ యూజెస్ ఆల్సో దేర్. ద pH వాల్యూ, gastric juice 1.5 of the gastric juices helps the digestion of the food. So these are the most important things for the pH values. Okay, next class.